All right, man, that was cool. Let me give you all a minute to gather around and get in here so I can tell you about this. That was cool. Man, something was telling me too right now, bro. Like, because I forgot one thing. I needed a bar of soap. That was all, and I got it now. But something was telling me, man. Something was telling me like I'm exhausted. It was telling me just do it anyway, and the fact that I really need it. But yeah, got my bar of soap. I got some peanut butter. Um, Today, what I did, like I said, some blueberries, some juice. I'm doing that on purpose. Um, but yeah, I'm not going to give away all my secrets to all y'all, but I had a great workout today again. I just noticed I kind of train a little bit better when I'm not filming everything too. And like I said, the bike is not really right now for me to lug it out there and do all that. I could do it, but it's just not very fun. But yeah. So guess what? First of all, I personally think that a lot of these people, what they're doing now, this is what they keep doing is pretending y'all ain't in control of nothing, and people are figuring y'all out online. Like I just told my friend about it. I'm like, yeah, they all do this weird stuff. They all have a weird nature to them on here. And he said, don't worry about the haters. Just keep doing you. You know what I mean? He just gave me $20, bro. Like he just blessed me. He just gave me $20. Really super nice guy, man. The guy is he's phenomenal, nice guy. I like people like that. But that's what he was saying too. He's like, man, I've been here for a minute. He's like, I never seen you really. Because I told him I've been down here on and off for a long time, very long time. I just usually travel and then I'll come back because I'm going to school or I'm doing something or working or just going out in the world trying to build living life. You just get sick of it. You want to move around, that's all. Sounded like a flat tire right there. But yeah, he gave me $20. So here you go. It's just super nice. Like I said, I don't know. Something just told me like something like that was gonna happen. Like I'm not joking. It just told me like I knew it for some reason. I guess because I'm so tired right now and I didn't want to do this. Man, I just had a whole day as Batman. Was tired. I was tired. Been tired. Just behind, man. I'm lagging. It's too much. I don't know if a lot of it has to do with wearing that armor because it's just so heavy. It takes a toll on me. Because I'll feel it like all through my back and my neck, and that's where I've been feeling it a lot in my neck. I took a Tylenol yesterday, and that helped. A lot of it is rest, though, and I just, like I said, been having issues resting, sleeping. But at the end of the day, how'd I put it? Yeah, I mean, that was God right there, man. Like I said, God's sitting there, and then He gives me an immediate download after that, saying, "You've waited, you've cried, you've been through hell basically, and gone through everything, and done everything. Right now, like I'm tired. You know what I mean? Like no energy, like hard to walk, tired. Yesterday I felt horrible. Like it was bad yesterday. And then I don't know. this is what it is. But like I said, I'm still going to need a little bit more money. And then if I can get this flowing a little bit, then I can get what I need. And then that'll help with everything. It'll help with that too, honestly. But that's the thing. Like right now, I'm just in the position where any little that I get, I kind of got to save it and, use it for everything that's really necessary first, but, and these things are things that are necessary too, but it's got to wait right now. I got to wait until I get everything together. But man, that was super nice of him. Like I said, the download, I just put it on the wall. It came right after that. That's what happens. Like chronologically, God will have something happen. He'll do something for me, and then he'll give me an immediate download. Just incredible. I'm not making it up. It's not a coincidence. I mean, I know I'm in exactly the right place at the right time. So it is what it is. I don't know if they were trying to say anything or if that was what they were listening to. I don't really care. Couldn't hear anything. But I just know I'm in complete alignment with my purpose right now. So I'm doing everything right. So see, I imagine the devil would be a little angry. The devil's gonna be mad. That's all. That's what happens. The devil gets mad. He sends his little pawns and peasants and peons and agents too. Whenever you're doing everything right, I'm doing everything right now. So see right there, right? I got my bar soap. I got my PB for my PB&J, right? Now I just need everybody here to step up. I know what y'all are trying to do. You're trying to not watch the live streams, obviously, because the views are taking forever today, which makes no sense. Bro, I used to do live streams and average over 2,000 views. Oh, something must be going on. Yeah, I used to average over 2,000 views every live stream. Okay. So, I mean, this is nothing on here. This is all suppressed and fake and a lie. Right. But yeah, that's going to be what they do. They're all going to try to pull back. Right. I'm way ahead of you. And it's like, that's fine. I don't need you. I'm going to get thousands of views regardless because y'all ain't my fan base. That's the whole thing. See, it's just y'all who come to the live streams because all you're doing is sitting there for what purpose? I mean, you're not going to accomplish anything, especially with me. So it's pointless. Like, you know what I mean? But y'all are the ones who come to the live streams normally. I think the public, they watch the shorts more because most of them actually have things they got to do. They're actually working. Like, you know what I mean? But, like I said, some of these people, they own their own business. Like that man, like I said, he's super cool. He runs his own business, his own restaurant, everything. So, I mean, I don't know. I just want to say thank you. I don't know if you'll get to hear that on here, but thank you. I appreciate it, seriously. And I told him, that means a lot. Because he just kind of did it. He was like, here, he said that I think they saw the channel a little bit. So, like I said, man, it's all about faith with me, man. I'm not greedy. I talk about reality and I just am myself. And it's what it's going to take, man. It's just going to take blessings from God. It's going to take people wanting to show some real support to get it to the right place. I think God is just going to make it happen. I don't think I know, but I think God is going to show up and show out for me. I really do. I got a lot of momentum right now, man. It's a lot of momentum. It's a lot of strength. Just everything I'm doing is based off faith. It's a lot of faith, man. I got enough faith to pretty much get everything done. That's what people don't get. So it's like I came this far off faith and belief and love. So the way I see it, I could do pretty much anything through that. I don't know what these marks on my arm are that I'm getting. Then I had that bug thing or whatever on my neck. But yeah, like I said, that's what I'm saying. Like even when I'm having a hard time, man, I just stay persevering. I keep rolling. That's what people don't get. I ain't never had it easy, man. Ever. I ain't never had it easy. I've always had it hard. Things are still super hard, but I just try to stay in there and I just keep on ticking, keep on moving forward, keep on going. Because I know where I'm going. I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I know I'm headed towards my destiny and towards a successful place with a whole lot of money. It's supposed to like rebuild the kingdom of God, literally. So I mean, it's literally what he tells me. So I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's a hell of an honor. I don't get no higher honor than that in this world. So I'm saying, y'all worried about rappers and VH1 awards. What you talking about that for? That's all Satan. Who cares about that? I get my accolades from God. I don't need your little trophies and trinkets. I'm a grown man. See, that stuff works with y'all. It doesn't work with me. With me, y'all just got to pay me. If it comes to rap music and stuff like that, cut the check. Man, I'm tired. Alfred. Tired, Alfred. It never ends. Ah, but yeah, I still did a full workout today, and I mean a lot. Like I'm trying to actually push it a little further with the dips. Um, I'm too tired to do the lifts right. I think I attempted like one. I'm just too tired right now. Not in the shape to do it right now. I kind of did it, but it just doesn't matter. Certain days I give for certain things. Today was not the day for that. But I did do quite a few dips, did quite a few pull ups as usual. Um, I'm doing different exercises. I'll even take the vest and I'm starting to do exercises with that where I extend my arms and hold it because it's got a little bit of weight to it. Like if you're at a gym and you use the smaller weights to do those kind of exercises, I just do it with one hand with that, and then I switch sides. I'm starting to do that. I was doing bicep curls with the bicycle. Like I work out with like unorthodox methods. Like that's what you have to figure out how to do. In the long run, it really helps you. It does. You don't need all the heavy weights in the gym. So people don't get like, a home gym is cool if like in certain situations it'd be cool in the future, but it's just not something that I've ever needed. So all I really need is a pull-up bar. You give me a pull-up bar. If they got a dip bar, that's phenomenal. But if I can at least get a pull-up bar around me, that's all I need, man. I'll be in shape, strong all day. And that's real talent. That's real knowledge. You know, it's like being in jail. You know, in jail, I would work out on the bars that they had provided there, like underneath the staircase. We were doing workouts all underneath the stairs and everything. Some of them, like we'd help each other out. They're doing some different workouts, like with body weight and the little dorms that were pretty interesting. I forgot what it was, but it was like, oh, I think they would like stand on it and you would push up like bench, but like with actual like body weight resistance. And I was pretty good at it, like better than most of them because I'm pretty strong. Not pretty, I'm extremely strong, but I've gotten even stronger now. I have different methodologies for how I train now to where it's all my own system. I've developed it. So I literally take a variety and I mix it all up into how I do things randomly. You never have a set itinerary, you're not supposed to. But that variety for me helps a lot because certain things that I do or eat or take or whatever I do. Everything's all natural, right? Only thing I might have is, I mean, it's really just all natural. I mean, it's all food and, you know, what I mean, it's just methodologies, but I have a whole system. I developed my own system, right, to train. And then a lot of it is just mental acuity and strength to be able to keep on pushing the strength limit that you're at and get through plateaus. Like, once I get back on track and I feel a little bit better, you know, we all got to have our time where we're kind of just not feeling good, feeling down and out, just tired, worn out, I do too much, exhausted, you know. Once I get past that, like I said, I'll be doing the same thing probably. I mean, the thing is, I'm getting more comfortable with how I train, so I haven't really been. I'm not really trying to push the limits as much because, I mean, I could do it. I guess it depends on the day and how I feel and what I want to do, but I already did like 200 pull-ups. I mean, I already set the world record. They can't take it from me. I mean, it just is what it is. See, I don't need your validation. I'm just telling you what it is. It's on camera. There it is. The end. Nothing you can do. You know what I mean? So I already set it at 200. And then all the ones privy to that I set because it was like 105. So that means I did like 95 more than the guy in Asia or whatever. Like, yeah, sounds about right. Told you. So, I mean, I don't know how to explain it to you. Just imagine if I had more money and the resources I actually need. Like, money and resources go a long way, dude. Especially for someone like me that doesn't need much to do it all. So it's like all these supposed fake athletes and stuff, they're not even the athletes. That's why I don't waste my time. It's like, why would I chase validation in different leagues that are rigged and be around all these flukes and these jokes when I'm just better than all of them? I'm better than them. I'm stronger than them. If you want to compete, compete. If you ain't trying to compete, sit down and be quiet, and that's it. All that other stuff, all that fake nonsense, like that's what people like TJ are on because they don't know how to think like a free person. What do you call that? Exactly my point. They all in the same boat, bro. They in the same position. They the ones who got the problem, you know, and they got to deal with that. It's your own personal problem. Feel me? Sucks for you. I don't have them problems. Straight up, I just don't. I think freely. I think for myself. Individualistic thought. What the hell is he doing? So, at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. I mean, I ain't looking for nobody's validation. I'm just doing what I need to do for me. That's about it. It's going to be the best that I can be. And it's a big deal because, like I said, I'm setting the standards. You know, that's what a lot of people that they don't want to acknowledge or recognize is they don't have a choice. When you look at this YouTube channel, it ain't about just a YouTube channel. It's about what I'm doing and accomplishing. It has nothing to do with YouTube. Nobody else does what I do on YouTube. You can go over the whole platform. Nobody comes close to me. Nobody's as entertaining as me. I make people laugh. Like I said, literally people can have me sponsor their restaurant. Just understand what comes with it. You know what I mean? Because it's not in my control. You have these people online and they just sit there and they don't want to see me win and they sit there and they're committing crimes, right? Like I said, I mean, just people need to do their job. I mean, it's that simple. Like, see, we have business to do. We're not going to stop doing business because people are jealous. Feel me? And I for sure am not responsible for what you people do. I don't even know you. I don't talk to y'all. I ain't cool with you. Feel me? So it's like, no, like I want to do business with restaurants and promote restaurants. You know, like these people are powerless. They can't do nothing about it. That's the fact. You know what I mean? You just got to have strong, normal people that say, I don't care about any of that. I'll go ahead and sponsor my company, sponsor my restaurant. You can help us out. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. You know what I mean? Hell, I might end up working for him. Maybe he'll have a job opening. I don't know. Like I said, I did cooking, I ran my own food truck. Um, I'm real good at dealing with customers and talking to people, believe it or not. Uh, I'm excellent at dishwashing. I'm the best dishwasher on the planet. I'm like literally fast as hell if you have the dish machine that I'm used to. So yeah, I mean that's my thing. You know, you have these people on YouTube and they keep trying to talk about my life, my past, whatever, like they're talking down. Bro, when I was washing dishes, that was a good job. I don't get what you're saying, man. I worked for the NBA as a janitor and was making 18 an hour. When I was washing dishes, I was making almost like 20 bucks an hour, if not more than that. I was getting paid top dollar. You all have never had a job that even pays either of those. So what are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with washing dishes. Washing dishes is a hell of a hustle. See, that's how you know those dudes ain't real. And then it's crazy because they want to talk about, you want to talk about prison? Huh, bro, people get out of prison all the time. That's the number one job they do, dishwashing or cooking. That's what convicts do. I have no felonies. I can't get a felony because I wear my bulletproof vest. So by law, if you have a felony, you can't really wear it. You're not supposed to, right? Like I'm Batman. I got to do what I got to do regardless. But I don't think they would care. But I'm just saying that's the way that it's supposed to be. So that's why I have to watch my actions and how I speak and what I do. That's what these people don't even understand. They don't understand. You have to be smart with every little move you make. That's the difference between being successful and failing. Because people don't understand how hard it was for me to get to this point. You don't understand all I've had to go through to keep my record clean, to have a good attitude, to do all that I do, right? It's not easy, man. It was never easy. It was literally impossible. And I did it all. That's exactly why I don't deal with people like TJ who make no coherent sense and are talking nonsense. Like, pretty sure he got felonies. Probably has several. Like, yep, that's why you have the mentality and you're never going to make it anywhere. You're just always going to be stuck struggling, doing the same thing. Your frustration and your anger at that is petty and weak. That has to do with you. Get mad at yourself. Look, take a long, hard look in the mirror. You know, don't get on my phone projecting because you upset because you ain't got what I got. I'm set, bro. I'm good. I'm set for life. Always have been, always will be, because God provides. You know, so it's cool when I get good people who support what I do, and it's all just a little bit of support. Just the fact that they show that they care and they're rooting for me. You know, that stuff means a lot to me. It goes a long way, man. I'm just a real dude. I'm a real person. It's what a lot of them forget. You know, I'm a human being. You know, I'm not this mega celebrity that, you know, I'm super rich and blah. No, I'm just a normal guy, man. Trying to make it. Trying to make it and be successful all over again. The only difference is that I've done it before several times and I've taken my success to levels nobody could fathom. But that's the thing. I've done this before, so now we got to do it all over again. But this time I'm doing it with God. You know, I feel like nothing means anything if God ain't in it. That's why when y'all talk about these things, I don't even care. Well, nobody real care about UFC, MMA, none of that stuff, man. Boxing league, nobody cares about that nonsense. People who are smart have already figured out all that stuff is fake. So I'm saying you're in a fake world. That's what he said. He said the same thing. I was like, yeah, I just got off the show. I was talking about that. He's like, man, there's so much hate in this world. Like, exactly. Like, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing because of that ever. I don't succumb to that. You You know, other people do. I guess they used to the weak individuals who do. I'm not weak. I'm strong. That's what all this is about. But like I said, man, we getting there slowly but surely, man. I'm seeing signs of it. And that's the thing, you know, the blessing might start with like the little $20 right there, and then God will just pour them down in a waterfall. Just being honest, that's how God works in mysterious ways, man. He'll be like, here's $20 through a friend of yours, through your friend, new friend at that. He's cool, right? I just met him, and then God will just say, you know what? Here's millions of dollars. That's literally how God operates. So these people don't get. My whole life can change quickly because of my connection to God, because of my faith, because I'm doing God's work and God's will for real. I'm not just talking. I'm not wearing hockey pads. Oh man. Yeah, like I said, you know, going gets tough. The tough get going. No matter how tough it gets, I just keep going, right? I try to keep pushing, you know. And I wish people could see it out of my eyes. All I've done a lot, man. Accomplished a lot. I'm just really proud of myself, and I'm really proud of Christina. She's been through absolute hell, just like me, and she just is a straight soldier. You know, she really is a strong woman, the strongest, and she deserves the credit. She deserves to be happy and have everything she needs, and that's all I want for her and for us. We both deserve that. I know I do. I know I deserve it. That's all I want, man. I just want my new life with Christina. I don't want to never have to struggle ever again. That would be nice. But like I said, as a country as a whole in the world, we're entering like the greatest depression of all time. I think it doesn't mean there's not opportunity. There's still going to be people who make money. Be people who make a lot of money right now. That's how it is. There was a reading too. Man, that's annoying. Hold on. If you're one of these readers and you say anything that makes no sense, okay, I'm not going to repeat your nonsense. You're an agent of the devil, agent of Satan. Okay, that's the truth. And yeah, I blocked one of them today because I noticed the reading just all of a sudden went completely left, right? And that's what it is. It's the devil. The devil's mad because he knows I am getting blessed. So he starts sending his little agents. And guess who they are? Members of that same group that's always a problem and always running their mouth. See what I'm saying? That's what they do. That's why I can't stand them and can't be around them. Like, because they will literally sit there in front of your face, acting fake. And all of a sudden you're hearing them talk and they start sneaking in their little demonic statements. Like they sneak them in while they're talking to you. And you're like, dude, I detect all that, bro. Like I'm an angel. So the minute you start talking that demon stuff, like we have a problem. You understand? So, you know, like it just is what it is. Like I don't play them games. I don't play like that. And I just honestly I don't let people get away with that with me. If you talk to me, you're gonna talk to me with respect. You're gonna talk to me right all the way through. Like I said, that's what it is, man. That's why on this network you got so many people. They're just scary. They're scared of me. Why? Because I have boundaries? There should be no need. There's literally no need, no reason why anyone would talk like that. But it just goes to show the world you're in. Yeah, it's the devil's den and all that, but it's also God's country, like DMX said. And I think that's the point. Like he said, that's the point. He said, with God, I can stand up to the devil and defeat Satan in this country, and that's the truth. You know, this is a land of a spiritual, you know what? I mean, it's a back and forth spiritually, and a lot of it is physical sometimes, but it's spiritual. And those are the principalities that you're going against. You know, I already won. I won against everybody, one man, one person. So I'm pretty proud, man. I'm just worn out, and that's why, because what I'm coming out of was, hell. I mean, literally the hardest thing ever, and it's just taking a toll on me. That's what people don't get. What I've been doing, I ain't just walking around, man. I mean, y'all don't get it. It's all spiritual, and there's a lot going on all the time. So every time you see me on the move, no, I'm doing something. I'm doing a whole lot. Just moving, just walking is enough. I mean, spiritually, all that stuff matters, man. You understand? So I don't know. Like I said, go against me, go against God, you're going to lose. And all these so-called enemies, they already lost a long time ago, but they continue to lose more. I told you you would lose horrifically. Did I lie? I don't tell lies like you. I don't see the point in running my mouth if I'm not going to say the truth. That's all they do is sit there and lie and say things that make no sense. What's the point? Have fun with that. That's what they do. They just want to be like, that's weird, man. This goes to show what they devoted themselves to being and doing nothing. It goes to show that they know they'll never be successful or ever become anything or ever be anyone. In this world, you're either one of two things, right? You're either somebody or you're nobody. And I'm somebody. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's all that really matters. But yeah, y'all could never walk in my shoes, man. Like I said, y'all want to sit there and talk to me like it's easy, like you don't know what I've been through. What? Half these people online are the people who did it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know I'm strong as hell, don't you? Yeah. You're like, how is he still standing? Much less doing all what he's doing. Yeah. You got me misconstrued and all the way messed up. Feel that? And they know it. But like I said, let them do what they do. Sit there, get online, pretend. They try to pretend they didn't hear you. And yeah, right. You just try to be like, you don't know how to actually have a conversation or make sense. Like, do what you do, man. Most people be talking about, if you troll me, I'm going to troll you back. What? Like, first of all, ain't nobody trolling. We don't even allow that on my program. Never have, never will. That word I can't stand. I don't even say that word around me. I have nothing to do with that, bro. This is Batman you're talking to, bro. Like what? I don't do jokers at all. Feel me? No, we serious business over here. We official tissue, and they mad about it. It's just crystal clear. It's clear as day. Couldn't get no clearer. The picture is clear as day, man. And that's why I'm just enjoying all of it. I'm enjoying what it is. You know what I mean? And that was the thing, while I run this business, it's cool because I just get stronger and stronger. Like even when I'm tired like this, I'm still building my strength. I mean, I think all this walking doesn't help. It helps, man. My legs are strong as hell. See, that's what I'm saying when I point out, like what TJ was on when he started trying to say things that don't make sense. They all talk like that. They try to find something wrong and create a flaw or an error where there is none. So I'm doing everything right, and he's sitting there repeating what other people said. All right, and that's why God said he's making my circle smaller because he heard conversations that I didn't. They peeling out. They either in a rush or they mad as hell. Feel me? Maybe that's some of the criminals. Or maybe they're just late to go somewhere. I don't know, and I don't care. But yeah, he tried to say, why don't you do videos, talking, training? Because that's not the way the platform works. See, that's what people do. They try to speak on matters they know nothing about. When grown folks talking, what? Exactly. Like, don't tell me nothing about how to run my business. You can't do this. TJ came on here. In 5 seconds, he was already losing it, coming undone because of a chat room. Come on, bro. Like I'm telling you, I'm so much stronger than all you people. It's unbelievable, bro. What? Then he tried to say, I know you're all about your upper body, but what about your legs? What does that mean? Like, you don't know what a bike does? You really think that you work out legs in a gym? What are you saying? And I told him, nah, I do wall sits, I do all that stuff. But the point is, I'm not doing nothing for you. So what are you even talking about? What are you talking to me for? Like, if you ain't got no money and you ain't bringing opportunity and money to the table, what are you talking to me for? So that's what's so weird about him. He's somebody who literally sleeps outside in front of a jewelry store. Like what? Like, and you're talking about, yeah, he would literally text my phone talking about, we're going to help you, LOL. See, anyone who types that LOL stuff, it's because they know that they're not taking themselves seriously. Like, there's nothing funny. I don't need your help. Never asked for your help. I asked for you to do your job, which is you work, you support. That's what people like you need to do. So, what are you talking about? See my point? That's what I'm saying. When you got people like that, yeah, I don't got time, bro. Going. Hey, listen, buddy. At the end of the day, man, I'm where you want to be in every aspect and regard. I'm who you want to be. So I won, and that's all that matters. All that other fake stuff, we don't even do that. We don't even be talking to y'all. Real talk. The same way they want to like silence me, well, we just don't hear it. Like we're just not going to have y'all talking to me because I'm not going to listen. Why should I give you a voice at all? We don't let y'all talk. You don't have a right to talk to me. You're not on my level. You know what I mean? Like, nah, the man with the voice is right here. People like that, they'll never have a voice. So it's like, I don't really care about anything you're saying because I know you can't tell me nothing because you're nowhere near me in any way, shape, or form. And you're watching something of the greatest magnitude you've ever seen take place here. And it's not just about this network, it's about me and my company and what I'm building. I run my own media company. This is what I'm doing. You understand? All these are just avenues to promote. So it's like, I don't know, man. People really, really got reality twisted. You know what I mean? See, that's the thing. That's what is so crazy to me. You want to talk about money. People who really understand finances and money, like I said, they work on different projects because those projects will pull in money and capital. And the fact is, there's nobody who really does it because none of y'all know about money. Even in Austin, Austin is the same thing. There's people living on beautiful homes on Town Lake or whatever, on Lady Bird Lake they call it now, on right on the water and everything. They don't own them. Okay, that's just Masons. Literally, I went to one of those meetings because this guy had a business, and then he conked out and didn't want to do it with me or whatever. It's like, bro, we had an opportunity to really do something that's crazy. And I saw how he lived and how he moved. I would never want to move like that. He had like this fake wife. I'm like, how are we in the same city, in Austin, and you got these people living like these fake lives? Like, it's just crazy, bro, with that masonry stuff. Yeah, masonry, it's not going to bring opportunity. It's going to bring the fake stuff. So you're going to have a fake woman with you. Everything will be fake. And then you'll wonder why you're miserable. That's why a lot of people get depressed and whatever crazy stuff happens. And you hear about it and read about it on the news. Well, yeah, I mean, because they start to realize everything in their life is fake. That's the real truth. Like I said, nah, those people that were living off the water with their nice cars and all that, they didn't own any of it. So you have to understand, I'm richer than them technically right now. I'm just barely getting started. My point is, they were sitting there trying to scam everybody, telling them, "Oh, we'll help you build businesses that'll make millions of dollars." That's a Freemason Ponzi scheme. And to be honest, it sounds illegal. You understand? Like stuff like that should get shut down, and it may end up getting shut down or already did. I don't know. It's not my business, really. I really don't care. I'm not vindictive, man. I don't care what people do. But, when you're doing something wrong, that's what I care about. Feel me? But I don't like go out of my way to worry about people ever. So I don't know what happened with that, but I'm just saying, if they want to live like that, let them do it. The wife walked in with her drink and super fake. I mean, just super as fake as can be. She was, he was, and like literally, I was like the smartest person that was there. in the room. And I mean, these are people who are claiming they're millionaires. You know what I'm saying? That's my point. Is like, if you're a millionaire, you're gonna know how to make money on your own without trying to scam people. You can't. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just seeing through the veil. These are the people that they want to call million. There's no such thing as a millionaire in this society. None of you are a millionaire. I'm just being honest. Not tangibly. There's not. They're talking about trillionaires. Y'all ain't even gotten to millionaire, much less billionaire. All that stuff is fake. Y'all just call things what they're not and lie, and that's it. And then the sheep believe whatever. I'm not here to convince sheep of reality. You just don't know what's going on because you're delusional. Stay delusional, stay uninformed, stay broke, stay ignorant. That's fine. I don't care. You see the point? It's a different ball game when you're awoken. No, like I'm telling you, they were sitting there trying to scam everybody, charge you tons, like thousands of dollars to get like this membership thing or whatever that I would never get, so you could be a part of their little group. That's like a satanic cult, bro. Like, that's some nonsense. And then have them get up there and say, yeah, they helped me get my business for blah, blah, blah. So you're saying it's that hard to network in Austin? Austin's not even that big of a place. They can't do any networking that you can. You would just have to get out and go talk to people and meet people. It's the exact same thing. So it doesn't make sense. So see, no, they were doing that because they needed those thousands of dollars, because that's their only income, and that's how they're keeping everything afloat, like renting, like kind of like Tyrese, when Tyrese was having breakdowns online. Remember asking Will Smith for money? I think that was a lot of wrestling in the show, but it all is. All their lifestyles are fake, because Tyrese didn't own his crib, he didn't own any cars, he didn't own anything, and then he lost it all, I believe, all of it, because he never had it. He never owned it. He was a Mason. You see the point? Masons are mad at me because I understand the game. I understand that none of you have accomplished the real thing. I have time and time again. I'm about to do it all over again, but this time it's going to be at the highest level I've ever been. So you're about to get really mad. You understand? No, I'm not struggling. I'm awake. You see the point? I'm not struggling. I'm in different phases, and this is the phase I had to walk through to get to my blessings, because I'm doing this with God. I'm willing to do whatever God's got for me to do, honestly, whether I like it or not. I did that whole thing in Kentucky, didn't I? I didn't like that too much. Man, the breakfast was great though. I missed the breakfast. It was pretty good. There was some things about it that were super cool. The food was decent. The cake, the food wasn't that great. The salmon was all right. I had the salmon like every day there. And I would try to eat anything that may help me with health wise, and it just wasn't really working, honestly, for me. But I mean, towards the end there, I can't really go into detail, but physically it was getting real bad. And I don't know if it was just stress. A lot of times it'd be stress too. That's what people don't get, and you just don't realize how powerful stress can be. You know, stress can do it. It can do it to you. Been told that for a long time. You know, so I try to cope with stress the right ways and do the best that I can. You know, Batman's been through unnecessary and a lot more stress than your average human, though. So that's the hard part. You know, but I do the best I can. I think a lot of it has to do with that personally. I think, you know, but that's the thing, you know, me, I'm all about pushing everything to the limit. Push it to the limit, especially when it comes to that. Stress is like anything, it can either make or break you. Me, I don't really feel like I can be broken. I mean, that's what these videos say every day. It's what, you know, I mean, I've already been broken. I think that that's what I'm going through right now. I think me being broken is part of, you know, and it even says in the videos, you're not broken. Like, I don't think I am. I don't think I can be broken, you know, but the whole point is the idea and concept of going through what would normally break anyone, right? Which is what these people were trying to do to me too for decades, right? It's very powerful, because then God picks up the pieces and puts you back together as a whole new man. And that's what I think this has been all about for me. I don't think I know. It just makes perfect sense. And it's basically what I see in the downloads, what it sounds like God is telling me and saying, you know? So, you know, that's what it is. You break me down to build me up, instead of the opposite that Masons do. Mason, that system eats their own. It eats its own. So, like I said, we're not the same. We don't operate the same. We don't think the same. I mean, It is what it is, you know. So, end of the day, we all know what it is. I won. You lost. You lose as usual. You will lose, right? And that's really about it. So, I don't really care because I wasn't trying to win anything. That's the whole funny thing. Like, I'm not in a competition with anyone. Nobody can compete with me. I'm too good. It's up. I'm amazing. I'm the best. So, if you don't feel that way about yourself, something's wrong. 'Cause I know I'm the best, and I really mean the best at anything I choose to do, anything I want to do. So, like I said, I don't know, man. I think it's coming, man, because I think that's part of why I've been so tired and everything. It just makes sense that God would be like, "Here you go." God knows when it's beginning to get, to be too much. He knows when you're too tired. Like now, I'm exhausted, dude. God knows, and I don't know. Every reading sounds the same. Like it's all coming right about now. I don't understand how or when or what, but like I said, that's why he gives me these signs like I just got today, talked about with y'all on here. You know, I need the real thing, man. I really need the real reward, the blessing. I need to get a lot of money so that I can change everything the right way and bless and help everybody else like I always have and do and get all this right and running right. That's what I want to do, because I'm not losing motivation or anything. I'm just tired. And it's just like the motivation isn't quite to the same capacity all the time because it's been going on too long. I've been waiting too long. But if you look at the download on the wall, that's what he said. He said, "You've been waiting forever. So it's coming." And he said, "I'm about to praise and rejoice and all that." So, oh man, I hope so. I really hope so, man. Real talk. Because I ain't got much more left in me. I'm just being honest. I am tired. It's not like just a tired of like tired. I mean, it's a tired of the stuff takes it out of you, man. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like I'm strong as hell. I can make myself keep going. That's not really the issue, but it's the issue that I want to have the right motivation to do it the right way. I need the money and I need the resources. I just need to get blessed. And I think it's coming. I just feel it. I really do. I think it's coming and I think we're going to be all right. So I pray to God, please deliver. And that's all. Give me my blessings that I deserve, please. I am more than ready. Waited a long time, waited long enough. All right, much love. I love you, honey.